Hi, so the main issues for me with the upcoming general election, the main thing I would be focused on is what kind of reform there's going to be in the education, in the manifestos for education. At the moment in secondary schools especially, there seems to be a lot of unruly behaviour. The teachers don't have any control, and also all of the rules that are coming down from the government to try and change that aren't actually being implemented correctly. So I would like to see massive reform within the education system.
I'm an assistant manager for a nursery in Bristol, and I think I'm only about 27, so I'm not like the highest of earners because of experience and stuff. But I'm more worried about things like the wage level where I'm at, especially for somewhere that costs so much to live in Bristol, and the cost of living is quite high, and it's just pushing a lot of people away from where we live, which is quite a nice place to live, but it just means that we have to, if we want to live in our own house and buy somewhere for ourselves, we have to move quite far, which is quite sad because we have to leave our families and things because we can't get them with us.
Yeah.
So.
Hi, I'm Gideon. I'm from Swindon in Wiltshire, and I'm a learning and development manager for an engineering company. The kind of things that would sway my vote primarily are better representation for young people, so votes for 16-year-olds, a party that's actually going to get in and give proportional representation to go so that we get a better share of the vote heading out there. Then I can actually vote Green, which is what I want to, rather than voting Labour, so I can just get the Tories out, being perfectly honest with you.
I'm an aircraft cleaner, and my priorities for the election would definitely be the environment, so things like sewage discharge in the rivers and the oceans, refunding the NHS, and
Cost of living crisis at the minute.
yeah, the cost of living, because things are just getting ridiculously expensive, and it's just hard to get by every month now.
Like, in terms of the general election, like, I've voted for like both major parties in the past, plus like different parties, but with this general election I can honestly say like my faith's not really with any party, so it's a tough one.
Hello, I'm Jamie, I'm 30 years old. I grew up in London, I've moved to Wales due to the lifestyle in London. I don't think things are well for people. The cost of living is a joke. The cost of rentals are not possible for people my age who are not in relationships or with someone to take those decisions. When it comes to voting, I think the largest issue we have right now is lack of clarity. People aren't sure who to trust. You're being told one thing by one party, being told nothing by another party, but they're not quite clear with the people.
Between the both of us, we're bringing in more than enough money that 15, 20 years ago we would have been able to afford a 3-bed semi-detached house or something, but now it's not even achievable unless we move quite far afield. So it seems that each year that goes by where we earn more money, because we're lucky in that situation, it's just that everything gets further and further out of reach. So it just makes it, it almost seems like no matter what we do, no matter how hard we work, everything just seems to be one step ahead of us in terms of where we can get. But we're just struggling to get by, but doing our best in that instance. So
Yeah, we do okay.
I'm a student nurse, and I think there needs a lot of loads of work in the NHS in general at the minute. And the way it's going, we're not going to have the NHS for as long as we should.